Today I filmed my first Halloween tutorial for you, and it's on this skull makeup. If you want to see how I get it, then go ahead and stay tuned. To start off the look, I'm going to take a lighter foundation than my skin tone, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. After foundation, we're going to start on the brows, and I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Chocolate. And since I'm going for a more bolder brow for this look, I'm going to accentuate my arch. Now I'm just going to clean under the brow and apply some eye primer. After we set the eye primer, we're going to go in with the color Pop I Think I Love You palette. And we'll be taking a medium brown shade and applying that in our crease as our transition shade. And now we'll be taking Fudge from Anastasia and putting that a little lower in the crease just to give it more depth. And with the same fudge color, I'm just focusing that in the inner corner of the eye to make it seem more hollow. Now taking a black pencil liner, I'm just adding that on the lid as our base for the black shadow. Now I'm just blending it out with a dense shadow brush. You could use your finger for this, but I felt with this texture of liner, it worked better with the brush. Now I'm just applying the black shadow from the ColourPop palette and applying that all over the lid. Now I'm just taking a smaller crease brush and adding some black into the crease. After I blend out the black, I'm just going to take some more of the Fudge shade and add that in the crease to help blend the rest. Using the same black liner we used on our lid, we're just going to use that to tightline. And my eyes would not stop watering when I was tightlining my bottom lash line. Now using my favorite liquid liner by NYX, we'll be just adding a wing. And this is where optional since it is a black smoky eye, but I just wanted a wing. Now I'm just touching up and blending where it needs to be blended and just adding more color. So I thought I was recording when I did part of my under eye and my nose, but I guess I forgot to push record. But yeah, anyway, so we'll just continue with this tutorial. So now taking that same brush that I used to apply the black shadow on my lid, and I'm just gonna trace out where I want my hollows, I guess. This actually took me a while. I had to redo my right side because it was higher than the other side. So it's gonna take a few tries. Now we're just gonna go back to our under eyes and use that same Fudge shade to blend out the black. Now I'm just deepening the inner corner and adding some of the frown lines. So I'm starting with the Fudge shade, and then I'll go back with some black. taking the medium brown shade that we first used as our transition shade and putting that right under where we sculpted out the hollows of our cheeks. And then I'm going back with some more black just to help define it better. Now I'm just taking that fudge shade to hollow out the temples. Now I'm going back in with some more black and just adding more to deepen the inner corner of the eyes. Now we're moving on to the lips, and I'm just using some concealer to white out my lips. For the mouth, I'm taking my Physicians Formula liquid liner because it's a real thin tip, and I'm just using that for the lines. And this kind of took me a few tries too, just because some lines were thicker than the others, so you can just cover it with concealer and then redo it. Now to complete the look, we're just adding some falsies, and these are the Salon Perfect 614s. Never mind, the last step is curling our lashes and applying mascara to the top and bottom lashes. So that's it for the completed skull makeup. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Rah!